Hello, welcome to another video. As you can clearly see, I'm still at G's, in G's setup, because I'm filming these all on the same day.
Hi, I'm still here.
I've been here for 7 days. I haven't been here for 7 days. I'm filming these all on the same day. Spoiler alert, like. What day is it today? Well, today it's actually Monday, but we're gonna pretend it's Wednesday. Today is Wednesday. Today's prompt thingy for the 7 days of top 7 was audiobooks. I haven't even listened to 7 audiobooks, so I can't participate in that because I don't have enough. But fortunately, G's a fantastic human being who gave alternatives, so I'm doing an alternative. The alternatives she offered were characters you relate to or friendship books, and I don't personally relate to any characters. Like, none. I can't think of a single character that I see myself in, but I don't read books to see myself in characters, so that's fine by me. Friendship, I can manage. I can do friendship. I'm gonna do that. Okay, so 7 books that contain friendship dynamics. Okay, number 1 on this list should come as no surprise to anyone if you're familiar with me at all, and to be honest, neither should number 2. But here we go. Number 1, the Raven Boys, the Dream Thieves, Blue Lily Lily Blue, the Raven King, the whole Raven cycle, the gangsy friendship dynamic. What is this about? I'm sure that means something completely different. But the gangsy friendship dynamic is fantastic, and I love it, and I love all of them, and it's just beautiful and wonderful, and the adventures they go on together are like delightful. So yeah, that one. I don't feel like I need to talk about the Raven cycle so much because I talk about it all the bloody time, and I've got my book babbles on all of them if you care for more depth on my opinions of the books as wholes. But the friendship dynamic there is probably one of my like all-time favourite friendship groups in literature, or in books, or whatever, fiction, whatever you want to call it. Number 2 on this list is the Inner Circle from Akamath, Aka stuff. And I feel like that also kind of needs no explanation because everyone's familiar with them, everyone knows how wonderful they are and how much they care for each other and look out for each other, and just how beautiful and pure and fantastic the dynamic between them lot is, and I love it. And how they like bring favourite into it, I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Lots. And then even later, like when the inner court kind of starts growing and the family's growing and they take in Elaine and Nesta, and they sort of take in Lucian as well, I don't know what's happening there, but they like take people in, and it's just all such an accepting, wonderful group of beings. So them. Number 3 is some repetition. I've already mentioned this in another video, so like repetition beware. And that is Vassar in the Night by Sarah Porter. The friendship in this book is different because it's not necessarily like human to human friendship, but it's Vassar's friendship with Erg, which is her little wooden doll, and the wooden doll like comes to life and stuff. She's not just talking to herself. And the friendship between them, and how Vassar like gets really angry with Erg quite a lot with the like mischief that Erg gets herself into, and Vassar is harsh on people, and then when Erg's in danger, like the true purity of their friendship comes out. And it's an interesting duo that kind of focuses on the ups and downs of a friendship duo and stuff, and I really like it. And as I mentioned in the like thought-provoking books thing, I think it was that one that I mentioned it in, yes, so as I mentioned yesterday, the book has a lot of like other moral messages in there as well, so it's a good one. I think it deserves more love than it has, personally. Number 4 on here for friendship books, I've put The Lightning Struck Heart by TJ Klune, because there's the little trio in there of like, I've forgotten his bloody name, Sam and Gary and Tiggy, and how they like help each other and just get each other out of mischief. And again, it's the sort of friendship that kind of focuses on the ups and downs of it as well, because like they fight and it's hilarious, and they make up and it's fantastic, and they all look out for each other and care for each other very much, and it's a very funny book. If you haven't read it, or not read it, listen to it. But it seems fitting to be talking about The Lightning Struck Heart whilst here at G's, because she is the one that made me listen to it. Friendship dynamics there. Lots of friendship dynamics. Dynamics. Number 5 on my list is again something I've already spoken about in books that should be movies or TV shows, and that is Lumberjanes. I can't even remember who it's by. The whole point of Lumberjanes is focusing on the friendship group of girls. I keep doing this. a friendship group of girls at a like Girl Scout camp, the Lumberjanes camp, and the mischief and mayhem that they get into. And I suppose there are ups and downs. Like there's a point where April like not falls out with them, but you know, friendship dynamics. They do good things, they do bad things, they get into trouble together, they solve mysteries together. It's fantastic. If you want like a light-hearted, funny sort of girly friendship group, Lumberjanes are great. So number 6 on my list, I've got Wicked Like a Wildfire by Lana Popovich. This is one I only recently finished actually, and the friendship dynamic in here is also sisterhood. There's twin sisters, but alongside the twin sisters there's also the people they befriend as well, and lots of family dynamics. But family and friendship kind of come hand in hand, don't they? Because like, you know, they're friends as well as family and everyone gets on beautifully. And I think the like growth and love in that is really lovely. And yeah, I enjoyed the like relationship building, I suppose. Like even though they're twin sisters and they care for each other an awful lot, like there's other stuff. Like it's definitely ups and downs, again, as I say, in all sorts of dynamics. There's always the ups and downs. I like it when books highlight that and it's not all just fun and games, and I think that book did a fantastic job of that. And especially with the like family up and downs, like their relationship with their mum isn't always good, etc, etc. And then I've got number 7 on here, which is a book I absolutely adore, and that is Howl's Moving Castle by Diana Wynne Jones. I love that book. I love Howl's Moving Castle as like a whole, as anything. It's fantastic. But the friendship in there is also fantastic. The way that like Sophie and Calcifer, and Sophie and Turnip Head, and just I think Sophie as a whole, she just attracts love and oozes love, and it's glorious. She just makes friends with people. She's so kind and so friendly, and that's what it is, isn't it? Friendship. She's so friendly and she just helps people, and she's always offering out the best in her heart. I think an important thing to mention with this is how she is a witch. Like we don't think she's a witch, but when it's kind of discovered that she kind of is a witch, and she talks life into things by talking to them, because she's just oozing friendship. She kind of becomes friends with inanimate objects, and by talking to them she kind of talks them to life, and I think that's all fantastic as well. So I know it's not like human friendship, but she's a fantastic example of great friendship with anyone and anything. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Anyway, that is the end of day 3 for the 7 days of top 7. As I said, I will leave links to all of G's stuff down below, so you can go and check out her stuff and join the train in the comments of people leaving their links to all sorts of places, of all the people that are participating in the thingamajigger. So go do that. And if you have enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, chat to me down in the comments. If you are subscribed and fancy subscribing, I'm always eternally grateful for that. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday and some odd days in between if I'm feeling generous. Not like today, because today is actually Wednesday. Where was I? I will see you next time. Bye!